The goal of any healthcare system is to provide universal access to appropriate, efficient, effective, and quality health services in order to improve and promote people's health. In most developing countries, the 1970s saw grave inequalities in the provision of health services and a worsening burden of disease with rising costs. This bottom up approach, which focused on prevention and management of health problems in their social setting, turned out to be a better option to the typically top down technological approach and rekindled hope about the possibility of addressing inequality to improve universal health. In 1978, Health for All was introduced and endorsed at an international conference on primary health care in Alma-Ata, Kazakhstan. To achieve the goal of Health for All, global health organizations and national governments promised to work together toward providing people with basic health needs through a comprehensive approach called primary health care. This presentation discusses different approaches to implement primary health care. Most successful comprehensive PHC programs are as a result of good government policies and legislature for equitable implementation of efficient and cost-effective healthcare interventions and have emphasized the need for community and individual participation. This strategy is based on two core academic traditions within primary care research: the importance of strong and effective person-focused primary healthcare service provision as the crucial level for care continuity, coordination, and integration within a health system. The importance of primary health care as a fundamental approach to health and community development, and hence in reducing inequalities and improving health. Work with communities and enrolled populations. Public health organizations have been put in place and almost all of the population is registered with a PHO. PHOs have involved communities in their governance arrangements and are clear about their responsibility to work with communities and the enrolled population in order to try and improve health. In 2010, WHO initiated an innovative and action-oriented response called Package of Essential Non-Communicable Disease Intervention, or WHO PEN, which uses the PHC approach for non-communicable disease prevention and control applicable for low-resource settings. Based on the primary healthcare philosophy, key principles for implementing NCD strategies or non-communicable diseases strategies include universal access, equity and social protection, comprehensive and integrated services for scaling up, use of technology that is affordable, appropriate and accessible to the poor and vulnerable populations, and intersectoral approach including community participation and engagement, and using existing infrastructure for non-communicable disease or NCD prevention and control rather than building new structures. A strategic framework is required for scaling up NCD interventions in a phased manner using the following package of essential program components: political commitment and ownership by all relevant stakeholders, ensuring uninterrupted supply of diagnostics and essential drugs, training of healthcare workers, health education and promotion, and recording and reporting on indicators as a part of monitoring and evaluation. Before expansion, the package should be tried out on a pilot basis, documented and based on experience scaled up from district to district. While scaling up on these services, the countries must strive toward universal access to the basic services and ensure that they are available and accessible to the poor and the most vulnerable sections of society. The National Program for the Healthcare for the Elderly (NPHCE) is an articulation of the international and national commitments of the government as envisaged under the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities. The specific objectives of NPHCE are to provide an easy access to the promotional, preventive, curative and rehabilitative services to the elderly through community-based primary healthcare approach, to identify health problems in the elderly and provide appropriate health interventions in the community with a strong referral backup support, To build capacity of the medical and paramedical professionals as well as caretakers within the family for providing healthcare to the elderly, and to provide referral services to the elderly patients through district hospitals and regional medical institutions. Core strategies to achieve the objectives of the program are community-based primary healthcare approach including domiciliary visits by trained healthcare workers, dedicated services at PHC or CHC level including the provision of machinery, equipment, training, additional human resources, etc. Dedicated facilities at district hospital with 10 bedded wards, additional human resources, machinery and equipment, and consumables and drugs. Information, education and communication using mass media, folk media, and other communication channels to reach out to the target community. Maternal and child health care involves protection and promotion of the health of women of childbearing age and children, under which following approaches are envisaged: provision of technical and methodological support to strengthen the maternal and child health or family planning component of primary health care, collaboration with countries in the assessment, adoption, development and field testing of the appropriate technologies to cope with problems specific to pregnancy, delivery, the neonatal period, childhood and adolescence. Promotion of behavioral and nutritional practices that foster healthy pregnancies and appropriate infant and young child feeding. Maternal and child health care also includes prevention, control and treatment of the complications of pregnancy for the mothers and for the children of infections, with special attention to perinatal, infancy and childhood periods. Moving on to slide 8, other approaches that are followed for maternal and child health care include promotion of application of the risk approach particularly suited to the maternal and child health or family planning, promotion of self-reliance and enhancement of family and individual self-care as they relate to reproductive health and to the optimal growth and development of children.